once again to the Mike Saunders Project. I, of course, Mike Saunders. And here's the German kid next to me, Jerry Korfeld III.
I like Twizzlers.
And so today we're going to watch Mutant Hunt. It's a block of fucking post-apocalyptic movies.
It's about a prank caller who gets the wrath of a serial killer who only kills prank callers. So he calls him Mutant over the phone, but it's like a play on the Michael Hunt kind of, it's Mike Hunt there.
When a corporate executive unleashes an army of cyborgs on New York, there's only one man that can stand between the Big Apple and total annihilation.
Oh, I want to drop too. That was bad, and I'll never wing it again.
I know. I'm going to leave it in there because that's a delight.
It's embarrassing.
It's got 2 stars. It's non-rated. It's an hour and 16 minutes.
That's not that long at all.
I don't know any of these people. Ron Reynolds.
Kincaid, isn't that guy who paints those stupid, like those log cabins with snow on them and shit, and it goes in, calendars?
I don't know. It's a sci-fi, fantasy, action, sci-fi, fantasy, sci-fi thriller.
I said sci-fi in the name 3 times.
Yeah. If you say sci-fi 3 times in a married, Mutant Hunt shows up. I just topped your growth.
Minutes.
60 minutes. Alright, let's just watch this stupid shit. So we watched Mutant Hunt.
That was an experience.
Oh, just wait till you get into the meat of this. Oh. Alright, so Mutant Hunt.
It's kind of weird because it's not really about mutants, it's about cyborg.
Yeah, there's nothing mutant going on. Basically what's going on is
It's in the future.
It's in the future. There's there's 3 main villains. And they work together, but they're also against each other, I'm assuming.
I think it seems they work for some sort of robot company.
Oh yeah, and they're rival CEOs.
Yeah.
They have these cyborgs that kind of like a police force, right?
That's the way it seems.
And they all look like Mike Birbiglia with sunglasses, or like Rick Ashley with sunglasses, all in mechanic out forms.
Bodybuilders who let themselves go.
Yeah. And
they move around all stiff. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It looks terrible.
Their arms extend like Mr. Fantastic, but it takes a really long time. It's like, and then they grab whatever they want and then bring it back. So there's the main character, this chick who needs to find somebody to help her fight these people. So she gets in touch with her boy
Riker.
Yeah, no. She gets his name through what was his name? Joey
Felix?
Felix, yeah, Johnny Felix. So she knows this operative named Johnny Phoenix. He's this Spanish American guy, and he's real quippy. He's like Mike Epps in the Resident Evil movie. He's got all these fucking creepy shit he says. So he puts her in touch with this guy. Is it Mark Riker?
I can't remember his first name.
All right, but he's Riker, and he's clearly this man had never acted before. And yes, we checked it. He's never acted before. I don't remember what the actor's name was, but it was like he was reading off cue cards. He was real stiff acting, like, "Hi, Jerry. I understand that the cyborgs are here." Like he had stage fright.
You for on.
So they team up with this other broad, and they fight the cyborgs, and that's the movie.
It turns out that the cyborgs have been given a drug called Euphorion that makes them that makes killing like having sex. It's a psychosexual robots where killing is like sex. And it's fucking it doesn't make any sense. The robots, do they have sex? Do robots have sex? I didn't understand.
Data, remember Data in 3 times he's had sex.
Well, he was designed to be human. Lore.
Oh, the names of the 3 evil CEOs: Z, Domina, and Hydra. And they worked for the company what was it? IntelliTrack.
Intect track.
IntelliTrack. INTELTRAX. IntelliTracks.
IntelliTracks. That's hard to say.
Yeah. This movie was fucking stupid.
It was really dumb.
It was really, really boring.
Well, even the name was misleading. It's a mutant hunt. And they weren't really hunting mutants. They weren't hunted by mutants. They were hunted by cyborgs. I don't know.
It was fucking terrible.
They showed the main character in his underwear a lot. There's like 2 extended scenes of him just in underwear.
How about
and it's
the
tight,
scene when
and
he's
you
up
see
in that?
everything.
I call it the MacGyver loft. When they first meet Riker, he's in bed with this sexual robot. It's this chick. She looks
Pleasure
like Pink,
bot.
or she looks like that chick from Tank Girl.
I hate that.
And so he's in bed, and this chick comes to see him, and she's like, I need your help. And then all these fucking cyborgs start showing up. So he has all these things mounted on his walls. He has a crossbow and individual arrows mounted.
A set of size.
Yeah.
Nunchucks.
Swords.
The inside of it looks like a woodshed or like a I don't know.
Well, it was all brick. It was that brick, and then people paint over it. And he had like a couple of throw blankets hung up on the wall.
I'm sure he had a ninja star up there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
he had all this shit he kept pulling off to use to fight. Don't get me steamed, cyborg.
Yeah.
All the terrible dialogue. The one thing I did enjoy about the movie was there was a cyborg who's got his fucking body just exploded up, and he was just big nasty mess, things hanging from his mouth, and he was all fucked up. And he immediately just started begging for his life. Oh, please help me. Help me, I'm a destroyed robot.
I'm addicted to Euphorion.
It hurts inside. I did like that character.
They never talked about how they never showed Euphorion. Like, what kind of drug is it? Do you smoke it? Is it something you freebase? Is it a pill?
I wonder if it was like a smoke bomb.
Well, they never even showed it. Is it like a powder?
I know. You'd think that would be the first thing they'd show, like scientists working on something. Like if it was a movie in the late '90s, early 2000s, there would have been a whole lab scene.
Oh, what do you think about the people who worked at the facility looking like Oompa Loompas?
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about that shit.
We should riff this one because I like that. I got to do it twice.
The Oompa Loompa shit was pretty funny.
Boom, boom.
No, generally when we watch these movies, we sit and riff on them like Mystery Science Theater.
Where can I get a few hits of Euphorion? No, I did it better last night.
So we riff them pretty good. This movie, we riffed. It inspired a lot of good jokes.
The parts I didn't sleep through.
Yeah. But you didn't really know. You just dozed like a minute here and there, and I caught you. But it was. We watched this movie at it was like 1 a.m. when we watched this movie. So. In researching this movie, we found out that the screenwriter and director of this movie, Tim Kincaid. I just looked him up to see what other movies he's done. He's done movies like Robot Holocaust, Breeders, Occultist. He did a handful in the 80s of these cheesy sci-fi movies. And then we looked into a little bit deeper because he had a lot of more recent movies in the 2000s that he made, and it's all either gay or lesbian porn. He is a huge time fucking... Well, it's gay. It's fucking...
Like 80% of his body of work is gay porn.
It's like... It's not... like good-looking guy. It's blue... It's described as blue-collar. Like it's
man.
Lumberjacks and fucking... The working man gay.
Ugh.
So I'm sure it's all hairy and sweaty.
Read some of the titles.
All right. Men's Room 3. Ozark Mountain, Exit 8. Slow Heat in a Texas Town. Men's Room, Bakersfield Station. Tough Guys Getting Off. Oil Rig 99. Red Ball Express. And then he did this movie. It wasn't a porno, but it was like a softcore porn. What's that movie? That's I think Bridget Nielsen's in it. It's that fucking softcore porn female jail movie.
Oh.
You know what it is.
Caged Heat. No, Bridget Nielsen's not in that.
it's similar to that Caged Heat, Bad Girls Dormitory, and then Cell Block Number 9, which is just a straight up prison female lesbian movie.
Those
When
sound
we
like
looked
the
at the
kind of movies where guys rub themselves down with lava and then bang.
yeah,
And those of you who haven't worked at like a real job, lava's soap. It's great. It's got grit in it. It's all nasty. It smells good.
the description of the gay porn movies are stuff like lumberjacks fingering, um, auto mechanic rim jobs.
Oh.
Oh, and he has two fucking names that he goes under when he does gay porn. Joe Gage and Mac Larson. And Joe Gage has a series of films called the Joe Gage Files, something else, like The Ex-Military or Barnyard Behavior.
Dads and doctors.
Oh, yeah, that was one of them. Ugh. So, I guess you could call that interesting.
That's the most interesting about him.
So anyway, I'll put a link in the. One new thing that I did in these videos is if you go back to some of the more recent ones, I put some links in the YouTube section below. We're gonna start putting clips back into the movies. We're just trying different ways to do it. And but I'm always gonna end up putting links in the bottom. So I'll put a link to his IMDB page so you can see all the fucking the gay porn.
It's a long list.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy once we've seen the movie, because there was a lot of sexual overtones in Mutant Hunt.
Yeah.
The he's probably a pervert. Like he's probably like that's all he thinks about.
What was the
You
one
could tell
line?
from the movie.
What was the one line? That's been illegal since the. Oh God, what did they say?
Well, here, I'll just pull up IMDb right now. All right. Okay, let's see here. Mutant Hunt.
You type slow.
I do type slow. I type like this. Okay, so we're gonna go down to.
There it is.
There it is. Okay.
Ever since the space shuttle sex murders. Oh, that's so stupid.
IntelliTrax is a government contract. It can hold anyone for 72 hours since the Federation Act of 2 years ago, ever since that space shuttle sex murders.
What does that sequence of words even mean?
I don't know. Well, that was just like anything in the movie. All the dialogue was so stupid. Like, remember when she thought that guy was going to kill her and fucking Johnny Felix showed up and he's like, "Quit sassing that woman," or something to that effect. Alright, we're going to end it here. Mutant Hunt was terrible. It was terrible. We were looking on Instant Stream, Netflix Instant Stream, to try to find something that was...
God awful.
Yeah, and...
We did it.
Yep. I don't feel like I won, but...
We did it.
It's like losing light. Alright.